Welcome to SISYA class, everybody. Welcome to SISYA class. So, all the class 10 students, I know you have exams, class 10th board exams are going on, and you have science exam very soon. So, you must be thinking that why not revise some concepts? So, I have brought up PYQ session for you just to help you revise the whatever you have studied till now. So I just want you to go through all the questions which I have taken for you. And today we are gonna start this session and we will solve lots and lots of questions today. So are you ready, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready? If you are ready, give me a thumbs up and then we will start it. Are you ready, guys? Okay. Kanishka is there with us. Hello, Kanishka. Have you prepared for the exam, Kanishka? All the concepts have you read? Yes, Kanishka and others. Please tell me. Okay, so let's start the session. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Priyanshi. I am chemistry master teacher at SISYA class. I have done my masters in chemistry from NIT Jalandhar and I have over 3 plus years of experience in this field. I have taught over 10,000 plus students, so I can give you a surety that you will be able to get 100 out of 100 marks in your next chemistry exam. Okay, so if you have done all of these questions which we are gonna do today, you will be able to score very good in your science exam. So let's start without wasting your time. I know you have exams, so you don't want to waste even a single minute. So let's start. First question is, which of the following gases is used to store fat and oil containing foods for a long time? Okay. So what is asking is, it's saying that there are number of gases. There are four gases. Number one is CO2, carbon dioxide. Number two is oxygen, O2, nitrogen and neon. Okay, so these are the gases A, B, C and D, and you have to identify that which of these gases can be used to store fat and oil containing foods for a long time. So you must have read about a rancidity word in your chemistry notebooks. So rancidity is what? When we keep our food for a long time, when we store fat and oil containing foods for a long time, we need to use some preservatives to remove rancidity or to remove the oxidation which occurs. Okay, what happens is when we keep our food for a long time, the oxidation occurs, and when these oxidation occurs, so we need to use some preservatives. What we are using some preservatives. Okay, so for preservatives, the which gas is used as a preservative? Can anybody tell me? Yes, Nadeem is right. Nitrogen gas is used for preservatives, and you must have seen that the chips which you are eating daily at homes, like Lay's, like Uncle Chips is there, like Kurkure is there. So in these all chips, nitrogen gas is filled to remove to prevent it from rancidity. Okay, clear everybody? Okay, good. So next question, let's move on to next question if you are clear with this question. So this was our first question and the answer is C option. Okay, everybody clear? Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. This session is for you only, for the students. For I already know these questions. I have solved these questions multiple times, but I want you to solve. First you try, then I will solve. Okay, you should try first so that you can know that where are you lacking behind. Okay, next question. The chemical reaction between hydrogen sulfide and iodine to give hydrogen iodide, and sulfur is given below. So the reaction is also given to you. Okay. The oxidizing and reducing agents involved in this redox reaction are. So this reaction is given to us and you have to identify the oxidizing and reducing agents. Okay. So see, if I have this reaction H2S plus I2 and it gives you 2Hi plus sulfur. Okay, this it's giving. Can anybody tell me which substance is getting reduced? I guess I2 is getting reduced. Why? Because hydrogen is getting added to I2 or iodine, right? So it is getting reduced. And if itself it's getting reduced, then that means it must be oxidizing others. It must be playing as an oxidizing agent, right? Am I right? Tell me, am I right? Iodine here is itself getting reduced, so that means it must be getting reduced and it must be oxidizing others. So this substance I2 is playing as an oxidizing agent. Okay, I2 is oxidizing agent. Similarly, what happens is reducing agent. Here H2S is getting oxidized. That is removal of hydrogen is means oxidation. Okay, it's getting oxidized. And if it is getting oxidized, then that means it must be reducing others. So hydrogen sulfide is a reducing agent. So what will be the answer? Rishabh is wrong, Kanishka is wrong. We always assign oxidizing and reducing agents to the reactant side, not the product side. Okay, so the answer becomes B option, iodine and hydrogen sulfide respectively. The oxidizing agent is the iodine and hydrogen sulfide is the reducing agent. Got it, Rishabh? What about Kanishka? Understood, Kanishka? And others? Others are able to solve? The level is okay? This is a previous year question. In 2016, it was asked in the CBSE board exam. And if you are able to solve this question is a very good question because many students get confused in oxidizing and reducing agents words. They mark oxidized substance as oxidizing agent and reduced substance as reducing agents. So please keep this in mind. Then the substance getting reduced behaves as an oxidizing agent and the substance getting oxidized behaves as a reducing agent. So I hope you are clear. Okay, Kanishka is clear. Let's move to the next question then. So the correct answer for the second question was iodine and hydrogen sulfide respectively. Okay, next question. See, this paragraph type of questions can come in your board exam. Around 4 to 5 questions will definitely come in the paragraph form in the board exam of science. So, if you find difficulty in solving these type of questions, so better you practice them before only, because 100% chances are there that these type of paragraph type of questions will come in your exam. Okay, so you should have a habit of reading nicely. If you read nicely each and every line, you will be able to solve these type of questions. These type of questions are very easy. These are very easy. You just have to read each and every line nicely. Okay, so let's start. A substance X, an oxide of a group 2 element. So there is a substance X and it represents group 2 element, is used intensively in the cement industry. So there is a substance which is used in cement industry. This element is present in bones also. On treatment with water, it forms a solution which turns red litmus blue. So I think this line can help you in finding this element. Which element is found in our bones? This is a basic general knowledge question. You must be knowing this. Tell me, everybody. Where is Kanishka, Rishabh, Nadeem? What about which element is present in bones? Calcium. Everybody knows calcium is present in our bones. Got it? Yes. Very good, Nadeem. So this calcium will form an oxide. So the element formula is Ca. Okay. It forms an oxide. So you have to just add oxygen for it. So oxide is CaO, and it is used intensively in the cement industry. So even if you don't know that which element is used in cement industry, you still can solve it. Okay. So on treatment with water, now you will have to add water, H2. It forms a solution. So it will form a solution. So calcium hydroxide is formed, CaOH twice, and this substance is what? It's a base because it is having hydroxide OH. Okay, so it turns red litmus blue. Understood? So identify X and also write the chemical reactions involved. So X is our calcium and the reaction involved is this. Got it? Easy. I just have to answer this line, this element present in bones, and then you can answer everything in this question. And this question is of 5 marks in the board exam. So scoring 5 marks in 1 or 2 minutes is a big thing. So try to solve paragraph type of questions as many as you can. Don't try to solve it in the last, because in the last time you will be in a hurry of the paper. Okay, if you will be in a hurry and you will not be able to read each and every line properly. So try to solve them in before. Okay. So let's move to the next question. This is our fourth question. Balance the following chemical equations and identify the type of chemical reaction. Okay, so I am giving you 5 seconds, or let's take 10 seconds. I'm giving you options. This is combination reaction, combination, decomposition, decomposition, displacement, displacement, or double displacement. 4 options are there for you. Even you don't need them, but still I have given double displacement. So first, 2, 3 and 4. Tell me, easily you can do. One substance A and the other substance B, it is combining to form a new substance, that is a C option. Yes, very good. Combination reaction. Combination reaction is the answer. And if we have to balance it, we can balance. See, Mg is 1, so this will be 1 only. And yeah, this is a wrong thing. Yeah, yeah, it will be 2 here and it will be 2. Now it's balanced. Got it? Okay, combination. Very, very good. Let's move to the next question. Similar question is there. You have to balance it and then you have to type the you have to tell the type of a chemical reaction. So this is a very, very easy question. This can come into 1 or 2 marks in the paper because it's not so lengthy. You just have to answer it in 10 seconds. So one substance, one big substance is there. It is breaking into 1 or 2 elements. Okay, one substance, then it is decomposing into 2 different elements. So hence it becomes decomposition reaction. As the name suggests, decomposition, so it means one single compound will decompose into 2 more elements. Got it? Got it, everybody? Yes, it's endothermic. Very good, Nadeem. Okay, so let's balance them now. Here 2 and here 2. Because oxygen here is only 1 and in the right hand side it is 2. So we need to balance the oxygen. Hence we write 2 and 2 over here. Got it? Understood everybody? Okay. Let's move to next question. This is our sixth question. Match the acids given in column A with their correct source given in the column B. Okay. I'm marking them 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C and D. Let's guess it. Okay. Write the answers. Lactic acid is found in which food item? Lactic acid is found in either tomato, either lemon, either vinegar or curd. Tell me one. One is for D. Curd. Okay. Lactic acid is found in those substances which are made up of milk. Generally, it is found in milk only. But if it curd is also mentioned, you can use curd also. Okay. Then acetic acid. Acetic acid is found in vinegar. Got it? Citric acid. Anybody? This is very easy. Third is easy. Okay. Third. 3 is B, lemon, and oxalic acid is tomato. Yes, oxalic acid I have already told in my last class. I have taught them that it is found in tomato. If anybody has taken my last class, which was in the SISYA class app, you will be knowing that oxalic acid is found in tomato. Okay. Let's move to the next question then. Again, a paragraph type of question. Don't find it difficult to solve. It is very easy. You just have to pay attention. So, salt A is commonly used in bakery products on heating. Okay, see, some salt is there. A salt A is there. And this salt is used in bakery products. So, this must be NaHCO3, right? This salt is found in bakery products. Number one hint. Okay. And then on heating, you have to heat this salt. On heating, it gets converted into another salt B, which is used to remove the hardness of water. Hardness of water, which compound we use? Na2CO3, right? Okay. And a gas is evolved. So if we heat NaHCO3, it forms H2O plus CO2 also. Na2CO3 plus H2O and plus CO2 also. So this is our gas which is evolved. And which gas it is? Name it. Yes, carbon dioxide. This is C and this is your B. So the gas C, when passed through lime water, it turns milky. When CO2 is passed through lime water, it turns milky. It's a very, very important line. This can come in your Viva also. If you have Viva between your board exams, this question will always be asked to you. So better you learn it that CO2 gas evolved, it turns lime water milky. So A, B and C is identified. Okay, got it? Next question. Name the acid present in ant sting and give its chemical formula. Anybody knows the ant sting acid? Acid present in ant sting. Okay, so you must have heard about methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. This is the acid which is found in ant sting. Whenever ant bites you, so in that sting, methanoic acid is there, and you must not be knowing the chemical formula. So let me tell you. HCOOH. This is a new thing for you. So you have to learn that methanoic acid, what is the formula? Yes, HCOH. Okay. Also give the common method to get relief from the discomfort caused by the ant sting. Now, what happens is, if we have an acid and we have to neutralize it, what we should add? What we should add if we have to neutralize a acid compound? Of course, we will add a base, right? I have already told in the class in the last session that acid plus base, we can use this thing for neutralization. So if someday ant bites you and you get ant sting, and that is, you know, that it is an acidic compound, so what you will use? You will add a base to get relief from it. Yes, baking soda. Baking soda you can use. Everybody has baking soda at your home, and you can use the baking soda for getting relief from the discomfort which is caused by the ant sting. So base which can be used here is baking soda. Okay, got it? So it was a easy question. Just two words you have to tell. First one was methanoic acid, its formula HCOH. And the second thing was you can add baking soda as it is a base to get relief from the discomfort. Okay, this three lines you have to write for this question, and you will get 5 out of 5 marks in this question. And it is a previous year question for the CBSE 10th class board exam. Okay, so I hope you are getting confidence that you are able to solve some typical and tough questions also. These are very tough questions I have taken, so you will be able to solve easy questions, as you have already solved with me the tough questions, so you will be easily solving the easier questions. So let's move forward now. Hydrocarbons are organic molecules that contain the element carbon. Okay, so the name itself suggests, apart from the hydrogen, what other thing will be there? What other will be there? Hydrocarbons are organic molecules that contain the element carbon. So it contains both hydrogen and carbon. D option will be correct. Yes, very good. D option is correct. Okay, easy. This was easy. This is a one marker answer, one marker question. So if you have solved this, add 1 marks to your total. Okay. Next question. How many double bonds are there in a saturated hydrocarbon? So you must have read this term, saturated hydrocarbon, in your second last chapter, that was carbon and its compounds. And let me tell you, a saturated hydrocarbon is alkane, or we can say that compound which does not have any double bond, which does not have any double bond. So what becomes the answer? Tell me, what will be the answer? 0. Yes, D option. A saturated hydrocarbon. See, this is our saturated hydrocarbon, CH3CH3. So it is only having a single bond. It is not having any double bond. So this is known as a saturated hydrocarbon, and it is an alkane. Okay, let's move. Okay, so you have to solve all the different parts in this question. These are not the options. These are different parts of the same question. You have to tell me the name the functional groups present in the following compounds. So for A, you have to draw this structure in your copy or in your notebook. Then only you will be able to solve. Because if you try to guess, you will definitely be wrong. Okay, let me draw it for you then. CH3, C double bond O, CH2, 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 and CH3. Okay, so wherever we get C double bond O and both the sides carbon is there or methyl groups are there, so this becomes a ketone. Yes, alkyl groups are there, so it becomes a ketone. Very good. Yes, Nadeem, ketone is there. Next option B, CH3 CH2 CH2 C double bond OH. Come on, this you can solve very easily. Very easy. COH. In the last question only I have told you. Kanishka, A is what? A is ketone. You don't have to tell me the options, Kanishka. Yes, B is your acid. Carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Okay. C option. Let's move to the C option also. So whenever we have oxygen at the terminal position, it becomes a aldehyde. This is the technique to answer the questions very fastly. So I am telling you tricks to find the functional group in seconds. Okay, so this is the first technique to find ketone. Then to find carboxylic acid, you will find COH. And then for aldehyde, oxygen is at the terminal position, so it will be an aldehyde. Okay, then for D option, let's see CH3, CH2, OH. When OH is there, it is an alcohol. Yes, D is alcohol. Can you name the alcohol? Which alcohol it is? Okay, C you have not understood, Kanishka. Let me explain C option for you. Okay, I'm drawing it. CH3, CH2, CH2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. CH2 and CHO. C double bond OH. Like this we can draw it. Okay, and when there is a double bond O, and on one side there is hydrogen and the other side we have a alkyl group, alkyl chain is there. Okay, so that means it will be an aldehyde. So Girdan, I'm not ignoring you, you're right, you're giving correct answers. Good. I am appreciating you that you are able to solve each and every question very quickly. That is very nice. Yes, Sugirdan, you're all the answers are correct. Okay, style for king is also there, and he's saying alcohol D option. Yes. Okay, correct. Let's move to the next question. Okay, which of the following will undergo an addition reaction? Which of the following will undergo an addition reaction? Just observe these formulas carefully, very carefully, and you will get your answer. See, this formula is for alkanes. This formula, this formula, alkanes. This formula, alkenes. And this formula is also, this is alkynes. This is alkenes and this is an alkynes. Okay. Alkanes. How I am getting it? See, if we have CnH2n plus 2, then it will be an alkane. So CH4 and C3H8 is an alkane. Then for C option we have alkynes. No, this is again an alkane only. Because we have C2H6 and this is an alkene. So odd one out. D option is the right answer. But to understand the concept behind it, the substances which have a double bond only will give you an addition reaction. Okay, so only D option, that is an alkene, will have a double bond, and only those having double bonds will give you an addition reaction. Clear? Yes, Sugirdan, you are right. Kanishka, you are wrong. D option is right. Have you understood, Kanishka and Sugirdan? Have you understood the concept behind it? Tell me. D option is correct. Alkenes, because it is having a double bond, it undergoes an addition reaction. Okay. Next question. C3H8 belongs to the homologous series of. In the last slide only I have told you this type of formula, CnH2n plus 2. Which formula? Alkynes, alkenes, alkanes or cycloalkanes? Which will have? Okay, so this is a alkenes. Got it? Tell me the answer. Sugirdan, Kanishka. C option, alkanes. Okay. What about others? What about others? I'm waiting for the answer. This is a very easy question. You just have to identify the chemical formula and then you can answer it. Yes, Kanishka is right. C option is correct. Okay. Next question. What will be the action of the following substances on litmus paper? Okay, so whenever we have a litmus paper, it will tell you that it is an acid or a base. So for acids, what happens with the litmus paper? What happens with the litmus paper? It turns blue litmus to red. It turns blue litmus to red. And for bases, it turns red litmus to blue. Red to blue. Got it? Okay. Now, what about lemon juice? Lemon juice is an acid or a base? Yes, Sugidhan, I'm asking for C option, lemon juice. Lemon juice is an acid or a base? Lemon juice, it's an acid or a base? Okay, so lemon juice is an acid and it will turn blue to red. Okay, yes, Sugidhan is right. Nadeem is right. Oh, Kanishka remembers my trick. BRB. Base, red and blue. I have told this trick in my last session about acid and bases to learn them. So that's a trick. Good, Kanishka. Okay, let's talk about dry HCl gas. Dry. That means water is not there. And if it is a dry thing, then litmus paper will show no change. So no effect. Only water should be or any other solvent should be there, then only the litmus paper will show any change. Dry thing will show no change. Yes, Sugidhan was right. Dry HCl gas will have no change, or we can say it will have no effect. What about moistened NH3 gas? NH3 is what? Ammonia. It's a ammonia gas. Yes, it's an ammonia gas. And ammonia is base. Ammonia is a base. And for base, it shows red litmus to blue. Have you understood this, Sugirdan, Nadeem, Kanishka? Ammonia. Ammonia is a base. It turns red litmus to blue. Good, Sugirdan. Then, carbonated soft drinks. In my last session, I have taught you that soft drinks contain acidic compounds. So, it's an acid and it will turn blue to red. Then, curd. We have already discussed that curd has lactic acid. So, it is an acid and it will have blue to red thing. Blue to red. Now, tell me the soap solution. This you can answer me very fast. Soap solution. Is it a base or an acid? Curd having lactic acid. Yes, Sugidhan is right. Curd has lactic acid, soap solution has base. Very good, Sugidhan. It's having base and it is red to blue. Good. You are able to answer these questions. That's very good. This type of question can come to your exams. Okay. Next question. Again, we have a very typical question. Let's start read it. Compound X and aluminium are used to join railway tracks, and you have to tell me the compound. Okay. So, there is a compound which is known as Fe2O3. This type of compounds are used to join railway tracks. So, when you undergo this reaction with aluminium, when this compound undergoes a reaction with aluminium, then Al2O3 plus Fe is formed. Yes, A is Fe2O3. Good. So for A, this compound becomes Fe2O3. You have to name this reaction. Can anybody tell me? This is a very, very famous reaction in chemistry point of view. Daily, many places these reactions is used. Which reaction? What is the name of this reaction? This reaction has a specific name. Okay. Yes, you have to learn this, Kanishka. This can be asked in your exam. And the reaction name is thermite reaction. Thermite reaction. Very important. Please mark it star or whichever number of stars you have, just mark it. It's a very, very important, and this question is teacher's favorite. Definitely this question is gonna come. Okay, then you have to write down its reaction. So this is the reaction. Fe2O3, when it combines with aluminium, it gives Al2O3 and Fe. Okay, yes, Sugidhan is right. uh yes, some people say call it thermite reaction, some people call it as thermite reaction. Both are correct. Both are correct. Okay. Next question. A non-metal A is an important constituent of our food and forms two oxides B and C. Oxide B is toxic. In contrast, C causes global warming. This is a general knowledge question. This is a general question. C causes global warming. Anybody can answer. Which gas is causing global warming? Very easy question. Try to answer it in 10 seconds. I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for the answer. I want a perfect answer. I'm not asking what is A, I'm not asking B, but I want which gas causes global warming. I think this should be known to everybody. Even a person who is not studying chemistry, then only he must be knowing what is the main reason of global warming. Haha, ozone. That's a different thing, but right now I'm talking about CO2. I'm talking about carbon dioxide. Emission of carbon dioxide in large quantity because of the population increase is also causing global warming. Yes, CFC is also right. That is chlorofluorocarbons, but we don't have to go in that area. Let's stick to the question only. In contrast, C causes global warming, so C is our CO2. Okay, and oxide B is toxic. That means the element must be a non-metal and A is carbon, right? It forms two oxides. C is the CO2, it's an oxide. What about B? So you must be knowing that carbon forms two type of oxides. One is carbon monoxide and the other one is CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, the one is carbon monoxide and the other one is CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, so this is A, this is B, because it is toxic. Carbon monoxide is very toxic, and C is carbon dioxide. To which group of periodic table does A belong? Which group? Anybody? Carbon belongs to which group? If you have read the periodic table, then you must be knowing this. Let's recall the periodic table in our mind. Let's start. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. Carbon comes on 6th number. That means it is having 6 as atomic number. 6 as atomic number. Right? 6 is the atomic number. But we have to tell the group. So, for group number 13, we have boron. For group number 14, boron, carbon. For 15th group, we have nitrogen. For 16th, we have oxygen. For 17th group, we have fluorine. And for 18th group, like this. Okay. So, for 14th group, we have carbon. Got it? Understood? So, the answer for B option is 14. Yes, all are able to answer this. That's very good. That means you are able to recall the periodic table. I am telling you that you have to learn the periodic table till atomic number 20 in your 10th class. Okay. All the elements from 1 to 20 number, their periodic number, their period number and their group number, which family they belong, you should be knowing this. Till 20 elements only. Not much, only 20 elements, only the first 20 elements you have to learn. Okay. Next, name one metal and one non-metal that exist in the liquid state at room temperature. Okay, tell me, which metal? Everybody has this metal at their homes. Everybody has thermometers. Everybody has thermometers at their homes. Which metal is there in the tips? It is mercury. Mercury. It exists in the liquid state at room temperature. And which non-metal exists as in the liquid state at room temperature? Which non-metal exists as liquid in the room temperature? Yes, bromine. Very good, Sukirtan. Metal is the mercury, non-metal is the bromine. Got it. Good. Kanishka also knows the element is known as Hg. Very good, Kanishka. Mercury is Hg. Okay. Next question, a very unique question, but a easy one. You don't have to pick your pen for solving this question. Just read it and give me a one word answer. Only one word. And answer is also there in the question itself. You have to identify A as metal or non-metal. So it is asking that which compound like metal or non-metal is there, which are acidic in nature. I know you must be curious to know that metal oxides metal oxides are basic in nature and non-metal oxides non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. Yes, Sugirdan, you are saying aluminum, that is correct. That's okay. But here the question is, you have to tell me the metal or a non-metal. Kanishka and Sugirdan, even I have written on the board that acidic in nature are non-metals oxides. So why are you writing metals? Why are you writing metals? You have to tell me an oxide that forms acidic in nature, which is acidic in nature. You have to just tell me that it is a metal or a non-metal. Of course, it's a non-metal because it is an acidic in nature, and I've already told you this line that non-metal oxides only will form acidic oxides. So our answer becomes non-metal. Oh, copy paste. That's wrong, Kanishka. Sugirdan, no issues. Sometimes when you are in a hurry, na, even if you know the answer, you tend to answer wrong. So don't try to answer these questions in hurry. We have ample amount of time and I can wait for you. I want the correct answer. Okay. So from now next onwards, don't try to copy paste and don't try to answer in a hurry. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Carbon, the group 14 element in the periodic table, is known to form compounds with many elements. You have to give an example of a compound which forms with chlorine. Just have a look that I have carbon. It combines with chlorine. Chlorine. So, what formula will it form? What formula will it form when carbon and chlorine forms? When carbon and chlorine forms a compound. Hi Vikas Chauhan. We are solving a PYQ of your board exams, chemistry, and we are stuck in a question, and you can answer me that when carbon combines with chlorine, see, we have chlorine, and chlorine has valency 1. Chlorine has only 1 electron. But carbon has 4 electrons in its valence shell. So what will happen? This carbon will combine with this carbon with this carbon with this, and this carbon with the fourth chlorine. So finally we have 4 chlorine. And what will be the answer? CCl4. Yes, Sugirdan. Definitely, we'll try to arrange artificial intelligence class also for you. Okay, we will try to arrange that for you before your exam. Definitely. So, coming back to the question, CCl4 is a compound which is formed with chlorine. Got it? Okay, Sugirdan. Then, what about oxygen? Very famous compound. Very famous compound. What happens with carbon, oxygen? Very famous compound, tell me. Carbon is combining with oxygen. Carbon tetrachloride. Yes, so Gideon first is done. A option is CCl4 and the name is carbon tetrachloride. Right now I am stuck for the B option. When carbon combines with oxygen, which compound is formed? CO2. Very good. Very famous compound. CO2. Basic. CO2, everybody knows the formula CO2. है ना? Okay. Next question. Okay, this will take some time. I can give you some time. No issues. Write the structural formula of all the isomers of hexane. You have to write. Open your notebooks. You will have to use pen for this question. It's looking easy, but you will have to solve, you will have to draw each and every isomer of hexane. You will have to draw each and every isomer of hexane. Okay, hexane has 6 number of carbon atoms. है ना? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. C6H12. Okay, good. Good, Sugir. Now try to solve them. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A normal hexane chain. Normal hexane chain. Other thing can be that we have a 5 carbon in one chain and our next carbon is attached to the middle one. Or else what we can say is 5 are there in a single chain and the second one is attached to a carbon, an extra carbon, and there is a branching. Other thing can be that there are 4 carbon atoms and 2 carbon atoms are on the second position. Ma'am, benzene is C6H12. Yes, C6H12. Okay, so we have this. Is it clear? Everybody have drawn this? Everybody has drawn this? Kanishka, C6H6, not C6H12. Benzene is C6H6. Huh. Yes, Sugit. So, have you drawn the isomers of hexane? Normal hexane, then 2 and 3 and then 4. Got it? Can we move further? Okay. So, this question. An organic compound A on heating with concentrated H2SO4 forms a compound B, which on the addition of 1 mole of hydrogen in presence of nickel forms a compound C. So this can be a typical question for you. Okay, just read one line at a time only and then try to answer. Start with me. There is an organic compound A. You have to heat it and you have to add concentrated H2SO4. Okay, it forms a compound B and you have to do the addition reaction with 1 mole of H2 and nickel and it forms a C. You must be knowing this reaction, a very popular reaction, addition reaction. Addition reaction is there, yes, and this is C. And if we do the combustion reaction of C, it forms CO2 and H2. Okay, now you have to solve this. So there is an organic compound and we are having concentrated H2SO4. So it must be an ethanol, right? Ethanol goes with this, with these hints. Ethanol goes perfectly. If concentrated H2SO4 is there, okay, what will happen? It will deprotonate it and it will form a double bond CH3, double bond CH3. Okay, so A is this and B is this alkene. And what about C? What will happen? This double bond will be removed for C. So this should be CH2 and CH2. This becomes CH3 and CH3. Yes, Sugirdan is right. A is ethanol. B is your alkene or ethene we can say. C is your ethane because 2 carbon atoms are there without a double bond, only a single bond, and when it goes on combustion it forms CO2 and water, and this is the chemical equation as well. And I think hardly 4 minutes we have taken for this to solve, and if you have read all the chemical reactions from the carbon and compounds chapter, you will be able to solve it. Okay, and one more thing, if you have not done these reactions, or if you have not learned this type of questions, it will be tough for you. Okay, so better you still have time for the exam. Just go through the book. Only two or three reactions are there, and you have to learn them. Then if you learn them, you will be able to solve all these type of questions. Okay, so this type of question can come on 5 marks, and 5 marks scoring is very tough. Okay, so this is an easy question. Just two or three reactions are there in the NCRT book. You will be good to go then. Okay, next question. Identify and name the metals from the following elements whose electronic configurations are given below. You have to name the metals. If you have learned the periodic table, then only you will be able to solve. But right now I am doing, okay, 282. What is the atomic number? Just add them. It's a technique. Just add these numbers. Just add these numbers for me. Try to add these. This is 12. This is 11. This is 2, 8, 10, and 17. And this is 3. Okay. Sugirdan has some doubt. Yes, Sugirdan, you can tell me your doubt. Yes, Sugirdan, you have doubt. I'm waiting. Tell me. 12, 11, 17, and 3. Very good. Here we have to name these metals. So I am giving you this as homework. You have to learn these elements from the periodic table, and then you have to write the answers. Okay? Will cyclo compounds come and isomers? Generally you don't have to include the cycloisomers if it is not written. Okay, if it is written, only then you try to include them for the board exam. Okay, this is for the board exam. Board exam will not include the cycloalkanes, cyclo compounds, so only the other ones you have to include. Got it? Okay, so this question is your homework question. You can comment in the chat box later when you are able to learn these elements. Why I am giving this as homework? Because if I am giving this as homework, you will go to home and you will do a research, and then you will remember that I have to comment down in the video, right? So just look for these elements in the periodic table and learn these better quickly, and then answer. Don't look from the book, just first learn them, then only the I want the answer in the comment box. Okay, next question. Crosses or dots in the electron dot structure represent the valence shell electrons. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. Write its electronic configuration and make its Lewis dot structure. So we have 17 as atomic number of chlorine. Let's start with the breaking. Okay, third time I joined your class. I'll join it again. Okay, thank you, Kanishka. 17. So 2, 8, 7 I can write. Yes. What is the electronic configuration? This is the electronic configuration. And then you have to write the Lewis dot structure of this. What happens for the Lewis dot structure? You just have to draw the dots for the valence shell electron. Question itself has the answer. Okay, so valence shell means 7. So 7 dots I will draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yes, so Girdan, very good. 287 is the correct answer for the electronic configuration. Next class going, bye bye. Okay, let's end then. Yes, thank you, Kanishka. Thank you for joining my class. Thank you everybody for joining the class. Okay, we look forward for you to join the SISYA class very soon. One more thing, this is our application. You can download it from the App Store or on the Google Play is also available. Just use the scanner for this and then you will be good to go. You can download our app from the App Store also, or either you can scan the scanner, and just subscribe our this channel Sisya class. And if you have liked my session, please go and like my session, and you can do it like this, and we are good to go. Thank you everybody for joining my class. If you find it useful, next time please join again and subscribe and like my channel. Yes, we will try to arrange Sugirdan for you. We will try to arrange it artificial intelligence class also. Definitely, we will try. Okay. Any other help you require? Please tell me. Okay, bye. Thanks for joining.